morning, everybody. Now look, I've been travelling in the car, so I'm not really sure what's been going on today. But this morning, while my barista was frothing my milk, he told me that he saw a post on X where Donald Trump was going to impose tariffs on Australian steel and aluminium. Then I said, don't be silly. Why would Donald Trump impose tariffs on Australia after myself and the US ambassador have done nothing but insult him over the past few years?
But first tonight, the Prime Minister embarrassed over remarks where he strongly criticised Donald Trump. The comments now coming back to haunt him on the eve of the US election. Albanese was a senior Labor figure when he said that he had concerns about Trump, who was already president at the time. He also said that he scares the S out of him. Have a look.
We have an alliance with the US, we've got to deal with him, but that doesn't mean that you're uncritical about it. He scares the out of me.
Now I'm going to stand up for Australia when there's international bullying, except if it's Chinese warships that are circumnavigating Australia while firing off their rockets, torpedoes and God knows what else. But when it comes to America and Donald Trump, I'm going to hold a press conference so I can say angry words and show Australians what a strong and decisive leader looks like. But let's be honest, US tariffs are the least of our problems when you have an idiot like Chris Bowen running around making surfboards out of broken wind turbines. And let's not mention all the migration and the housing crisis that are pushing prices up on absolutely everything. It's just a lot easier to blame Donald Trump for our garbage economy. Now, I could fix this problem in 24 hours if I made ScoMo or Joe Hockey the US ambassador, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to leave an earwax-eating, self-absorbed, narcissistic moron who hates Donald Trump in charge of our diplomatic negotiations.
I mean, he has said the most horrible things. You were a destructive president, a traitor to the West, and he's now Australia's ambassador in Washington.
Yeah, well, I don't know.
Would you take a phone call from him?
He won't be there long if that's the case. I don't know much about him. I heard he was a little bit nasty. I hear he's not the brightest bulb.
And tell these dickheads in the embassy to just give me simple sentences.
Happy to take questions. One at a time. One at a time, just here.
What efforts has Australia made in the last 48 hours to get the exemption? Have you attempted to have another call with Tom?
No. Next question. Hang on. One at it. We'll do it in order, rather than everyone yelling at once and no one can hear the question.
Did you try and set up a second call with Trump on tariffs, and if not, why not?
Well, I was at the Mardi Gras parade with Alan Joyce, so I didn't really have that much time to discuss tariffs.
Will you be flying over to the US to sort it out?
No, because I'm too scared.
When the actions of you or somebody else, maybe at a level 1 fuck around, get added with the actions of another, that's called a fuck around entanglement.
Okay, that's enough, everybody. I've got a tennis lesson at 4 p.m. Thanks very much.
Thanks, everyone.
He's such a limp-wristed dickhead, isn't he?
Peter Dutton.